How's it going, everybody? It's Falling Hurts, and we're going to talk a little bit about Atomic Heart again today. I've made a couple videos on my channel, but due to the new E3 look that we got at the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, I would feel the need that we need to kind of break down what we've seen and maybe kind of go over some information that we already knew for the sake of people that are interested in the game. But to not go over any information that I haven't already talked about, I do want to say that I have made a timeline and a lore breakdown of Atomic Heart and everything that we know about it in 2021 as of before E3. And you should definitely check those videos out if you would like to, or if you like this video, I recommend going and checking out any of my other game breakdown videos. Maybe you'll find something new that you like. And without further ado, let's get into what was shown in the new 1 minute long trailer. In the first couple frames, we do get to see a new enemy, or maybe it is a friendly robot. I'm not really entirely sure on this one. It's not really been talked about, but it kind of looks like a Lego in my opinion. Other than that, we do get to see a sidearm used, which other than that, we've seen kind of some rudimentary weapons before, but nothing quite so normal looking, which says something about this game. Otherwise, it's a pretty normal opening, except for the fact that if you notice, over next to the robot, there is an explosion happening, but the explosion is completely paused. Of course, after that, we get the title screen as well as the developer, Munfish. Then we do get to see a new female character, which I don't believe has been shown before. If you go to the Atomic Heart website, there is a character list, and Larissa seems to be the only other female name of a character that we've not seen before. So hypothetically, this is Larissa. And then, of course, we get some other teases of P3 acting very upset and angry about something. P3, for those of you who do not know, is the protagonist of the game. But then after that, we do get an 80s montage of some combat, and we do see a different modification of the saw weapon that was used against Plyush in the one Meet Plyush trailer from, I think, IGN or whichever it was. And that's pretty cool. It shows a reload. And then it also shows the shock power, which is one of the polymer glove utilizations that is going to stun enemies as well as stop machines, and it does show that both in the trailer. And for a quick second, we do get to see a timer countdown, which looks like it could be a minigame timer of some kind, and if that's the case, then, you know, maybe this game is a lot more like BioShock than it lets on, although it does look very much like BioShock a lot of the time anyway. To further back that up, at some point you do see P3 messing around with a robot that does try to fight him back. Potentially this is a use of the hacking to take the robot to your side. Then you get another combat with one of these Working Joe looking things, you know, the kind of guys from Alien Isolation, but in this instance they are called a labyrinth or a labyrinth. I'm not really sure. It's from the website as well under the enemies tab, and that is the picture that is listed beside it from the previous trailer. Next we're going to see Larissa and P3 both approached by some floating dude that has kind of a propeller with him. I'm not really sure who this is off the top of my head. There's a couple people listed on the website that this could be, or it could be someone new entirely, but I'm sure they probably do have that name on there somewhere. So it could easily be broken down, but I'm not for sure which, and I wouldn't want to spread misinformation. After that, we'll get a little extra combat, as well as some environmental showcases as well, which is all looking very nice, by the way. I need to emphasize that this game does look very well. After that, P3 is shown to be driving in a car, but I'm unsure if this is going to be a actual driving feature, or if this is just going to be a cinematic. It is shown a couple times. And then we get to see the Russian grandma. She is the thumbnail for the video as well, and she is kind of a little bit of a meme in the community from what I can understand. Then we get to see our cute little, what I can only assume is our little hacker bot, or whatever the hell he's going to be, but could be a little cute little friend from my opinion. And then of course it ends with a couple more quick cuts before P3 gets absolutely annihilated by a robot's thighs. And then it does go on to say at the end that it is coming to Xbox One and Series X and S as well as PC. I'm sure probably PlayStation consoles as well, but due to the positioning of it in the Xbox showcase, they're not going to say that. But it is important to note that this is coming to Game Pass on day one, whenever that is. And unfortunately, we did not get a release date for this. But I'm hoping as more information trickles out over the summer, maybe it will be a fall release. But I gotta say, guys, I'm a little worried about a 2021 release for this. I could see it maybe getting pushed into early 2022. I didn't really notice too many stutters in the gameplay, but there were two quick little cuts that I was a little worried about. But that's all I've got for this video, and if you liked it, go ahead and click like, and if you didn't, then I guess subscribe anyway, because why not? And I encourage you to watch some of the other videos on my channel. Thanks.